I knew from the very beginning, I started with a fireman peeing on his lawn and a little creature laughing at him from above, some kind of lower order divinity, who I thought was maybe stuck between in some kind of transmigration incident or something. And finding his figurative voice was this kind of liberation, because I've always been very economical with my language and really kind of restrained in metaphor and so on. And I found my way somehow writing through Jacob's voice, partly because he comes from another century, unleashed my sort of figurative language for me and became much more, it was a very, very lush experience. And part of what was such a revelation for me about researching the book and finding my way through this morass of material was that I really started seeing Judaism in a different way, you know, in a more kind of the primitive, mythic, darker elements of Judaism came out to me in a way that I had never seen them before. I always thought of it as such a sane religion, and I realized that, you know, the superstitiousness, the sense of magic that it really has in its earlier incarnations. And Hodel is very much, could have really come out of some of these early folkloric tales of the woman who, you know, slips in the river and comes back, and everyone suspects she's the river demon. I mean, that is in a different form something that comes in a lot in the folk tales. And Isaac Bashevis, the singer, is also coming out of that tradition and was an influence for me on the book as well, in terms of him using little creatures who influence people's thoughts and so on. I mean, that's definitely somebody that I was really influenced by. I wanted it to be something beautiful to look at almost, and then I knew that it would kind of work as a narrative, which obviously I would fudge it here and there and make changes that were literary changes, but I think in a way that's how I found, you know, that's how I found the novel. Really. Being Jacob, I found totally liberating, and really, you know, the way he feels his sexuality, the freedom that he finds in his life. And he's also a fairly amoral person, at least, you know, in his living life. And that was really liberating, because I am quite, I mean, I think ethics just have a lot to do with the way that I live my life, the way that I conduct myself, etc. It was so nice to play somebody who really doesn't have that problem. I do think that writing is acting, in the sense that you have to become characters. And so, you know, if you're writing well, you are really in it so much that you feel what they feel.